The night I discovered my wife's betrayal, I didn't want to stay under the same roof with her. The anger, the disappointment, and the image of her with someone else burned too deep. I grabbed a bag, told her nothing, and left the house without looking back. My best friend Mark lived nearby, so I called him up and asked if I could crash at his place for a while. He agreed instantly, no questions asked. When I arrived, Mark wasn't home yet. He was stuck working late. But his mom opened the door, welcoming me in with the kind of warmth I hadn't felt in years. She already knew something was wrong. Mothers always do. She poured me a drink, told me to sit down, and listened as I spilled the truth about my wife's affair. Instead of pity, her eyes flashed with something sharper. Disapproval, even anger, but not at me. Later that evening, a couple of her close friends came over. They were around her age, elegant women who carried themselves with confidence. They'd planned a little get-together, and I happened to stumble right into it. At first, I felt out of place, sitting quietly on the couch while they laughed and shared stories. But soon, their attention shifted toward me. They asked questions, teased lightly, and comforted me in ways that were both surprising and disarming. The atmosphere changed as the night deepened. The music softened, the drinks flowed, and the conversations grew bolder. I wasn't used to being the center of attention, but that night, those women made sure I was. Every word, every glance, every touch on my arm or shoulder felt deliberate. For the first time in a long while, I didn't feel betrayed or broken. I felt wanted. Mark's mom leaned closer, her voice low as she told me not to let my wife's actions destroy my sense of worth. One of her friends chimed in, agreeing, adding that sometimes men like me needed to be reminded of their value. Their words weren't just comforting, they carried a weight that left my heart pounding in my chest. The more we talked, the more the tension thickened. Their playful remarks turned into lingering stares, their laughter into something heavier, something charged. I could hardly believe what was happening, yet it was unfolding right in front of me, each moment pulling me further away from the pain I had walked in with. By the time the clock struck midnight, I wasn't the broken man who had shown up on their doorstep anymore. I was caught in a whirlwind I never expected, one that left me stunned and breathless. What happened that night was something I could never have imagined. It was shocking, liberating, and unforgettable. When the sun rose the next morning, I lay awake, staring at the ceiling, trying to process it all. My wife's betrayal had crushed me, but what happened in that house reminded me that life has strange ways of healing wounds. I hadn't just found comfort. I had found a revelation about myself, about desire, and about what it meant to be truly seen. As I left Mark's house later that day, his mom gave me a knowing smile, her eyes holding secrets we both shared. Her friends waved as though nothing unusual had happened, but I knew better. My life had changed in ways my wife could never undo. When I finally faced my wife again, she tried to read my expression, to measure the damage she had caused. But I wasn't broken anymore. She had no idea where I'd been, what I'd felt, or how I'd been reminded of my worth in ways she could never match. That secret gave me power, and with it, I walked away from her lies for good.